I don't have a rotation in my school, and should I? Should you is none of my business. How you should. If I look back how I kept rosters in school and did things, don't be messing with it. Don't tell her she gonna be your baby mom and you gonna fall in love with her and then tell her she your girlfriend and then don't be messy with that shit. Don't pillow talk. Also, recognize that the truth will protect you from a lot of bullshit. So a woman can't get mad at me. There's nothing to argue about if I keep it a bean. Imagine I messed with a chick and she was like, "Oh my God, you just being all these faces." She's not even my girlfriend. We not exclusive. I never even told her I was gonna be loyal to her. If I don't check that and say, "Who are you?" I'm not loyal to you. If I don't check that and keep it a bean and say, "I'll do what I want," I'm now going to continuously tolerate her getting on my nerves. Or vice versa. Are you talking to anyone? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Now what? So now when she see me talking to somebody or she called me, I'm with a girl, or she see me in the hallway flirting with another girl, if she get mad, she can't tell me nothing about her feelings because I told her what it was. So the best thing to keep your game clean is to prevent bullshit from happening. If I could go back and look at how I managed my roster in certain ways, mind you, I wasn't even no dream ass nigga. I just mean be like, "Oh, you're a player, you're a fuck boy, you're a whore." And I'm like, the best thing I could have done is say, "You know what? Yes, I am. Actually, yes, I am." See, I would get the smooth talking my way out because I would finesse. I would get what I want anyway. But I'm like, you know what? The best thing I could have did for myself is say, "You know what? I am. So now what? What's the problem? What are you gonna do about it?" There's no need to finesse when you stand on your 10. I ain't gonna lie to her. If she doesn't fuck with me by being real, then I don't want her. She not qualified to fuck with you. That's what it is. She can't fuck with you. And y'all don't even realize, I hate. It's almost like we leaning on the side of game where it's like I'm teaching niggas to how to talk to women. It's a whole another side on dealing with women. Game on that. Because you can be a dude with a roster. Poor, terrible roster skills. You everything you do is inefficient. You having to go on 10 dates. You spending so much money. You wasting time, not even building a connection properly. Then you damn near playing off of luck. She kind of attracted to you. You ain't getting what I call a lifetime warranty. You ain't being impactful. Your impression is weak. Your longevity is terrible. Dog, I don't no bullshit. No bullshit. I say this humbly. This woman I at first talked to or had a thing with when I was 15, 16, 17. I could probably count on one hand how many women I've got in my life that wouldn't talk to me today. I don't have situations where, "Oh man, fuck that bitch," "Oh, that bitch, man, that bitch, man, that bitch, me and that bitch." I don't have situations like that. I lie to you not. Literally, I will put this percentage on 95%, even higher than that. Most of the women I talk to still see my Instagram. "Oh my God, I love what you're doing. Congratulations." They still see I only became more of the man I was when they knew me, but I just became a better man. I might have been, a liar or a manipulator or some nut shit like that back then, but I only became more of a man. So I don't have a messy ass dirtball ass situations. It's all this negativity, beef surrounding my shit. It might just be my choice at that point. I spin the block. I don't want to. I don't like to go backwards in life in general. I had ideas that I like to execute, but the thing is, I don't have the knowledge or budget to execute the idea. You don't have that, but you do have excuses. Does applying pressure ever become thirsty? Dog, you could be thirsty without ever even applying pressure. But keep it a bean. Once you recognize she's on some bullshit, at that point you beating a dead horse. You're doing too much. You're chasing. You know what I mean? I hate this one vlog I got. And I remember, I'll never forget that one blog. I approached this woman on a blog, right? And she said something about like, oh, you have my Instagram. Knowing me at this time in my life, chick say something about Instagram. Oh, no, it's cool. End of the interaction right there. I'm like, I'm vlogging, and I stretch the conversation out to flow it more, to do it for YouTube and content. And I look back on it, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What? The video wasn't even that important. You still be stock trading? My financial advisor does it for me. I just spoke to him today. So many ideas can come from your dreams. It's low-key crazy. It really is, bro, because dreams is just uncapped creativity. I never said I couldn't do the means to execute the idea. All I saw was a bunch of don'ts in your sentence. It just kind of disrupted my energy as a hustler. Desmond Daredevil, I appreciate the big 3 months you did.
Dojo to the moon.
Can't crush after getting a lot of numbers. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you're starting to realize getting women isn't everything? Oh, you're starting to realize this. It's more than just, oh my God, exchanging contact information. No. I know y'all ask such loaded questions. I'm going to give you the simplest answer I can come up with. If you get a lot of women's numbers, or you giving out your number, you approaching, you sniping, you doing your thing, and you ain't slaying after that, brother, you're boring. You're uninteresting. You have no type of continuity. You have no progression. You have no sense of direction. Because if we just give a basic blueprint, get woman's number, text, get to know each other, link up, spend more time together, interest increases, attraction increases, and whatever happens, happens. I ain't even got to make something that y'all can. She can get slayed. She can get sent to the gulag on that one-way trip in the back of the Dooney van. Who knows? But in general, like, after that exchange of information has been sent and y'all not getting to know each other and there's no interest there, I hate to break it to you, but you're probably boring on your own decision making. Yeah, I don't just say that to say you're boring and there's nothing you can do about it. How do you stay in that hustler mentality? Well, first thing we've saying from the beginning of the stream is I have to protect and defend my hustler energy and my mentality by the death of me. Because the first thing you'll realize is, all right, if I want to separate myself from everybody and I'm trying to be top percent of anything, that means 99% of the people I come across cannot do anything for me except be in the way. Meaning I have to be on guard, if not alone a lot. I'm alone a lot for a reason. Because the moment I start spending time with different people, I only can swim with certain people. I only can swim with sharks. And I lose a lot of friends. Not lose entirely, but mind you, I just call my one homie. They out hooping at the basketball court. My whole group chat out hooping at the basketball court right now. Mind you, I very well could have drove down there, slid, get out there hooping, vibing. But I say, you know what? I'm not going to be home this weekend. So I already got 2 videos that's ready to be edited and recorded. I got 2 I wanted to react to tonight as well. I had a plan. I couldn't go. And I have no problem doing that. I didn't lose my friends. We're not connecting in a way that we could have because I'm here grinding. Women are a side quest, get your beard first, G. I mean, not the right woman. The right woman is not actually a distraction or hurting your plans and goals at all. The right woman is actually contributing and making it manifest faster. I think we've kind of forgot what a quality woman is. Everybody think a bad bitch is a quality woman. They've made being a liability femininity. Did y'all see what that guy said earlier? Oh, that's feminine. You want her to pay for everything? Again, is money masculine? Are you a man because you got money? I mean, if that's how your masculinity built, brother, I can't relate. So I really can't. I don't know what to talk to you about because we just don't even think the same. How do you DM a girl you have no chemistry with? How do you have chemistry with a girl you don't even know? And just make a convo out of nothing. Your question is so bad you don't even realize it. Let's read this. Let's just explain this out. I do want to react tonight, but I'm having fun going back and forth. How do you DM a girl you have no chemistry with and you just make a conversation out of nothing? Your question is assuming that there is a situation where y'all have chemistry and the conversation comes from something. No, you are creating the conversation no matter what, unless she shot at you. But we're not talking about that. So this is even a terrible question, because why are you assuming that there's a situation where it would just be easy? Y'all just spawn. You spawn with chemistry. You spawn with just it's just already made for you. Come on, man. No matter what, you're gonna have to say hello, hey. Now, if you're talking about DMs, the most success I believe people have is when they create a conversation from based on some type of topic or substance. Like, oh, her interest in music or something she posts, and then you pivot off of that. BDNN TJ, I appreciate the T1 sub. I seen something recently, right? Look at this. I love when I see such unique examples of shooting a shot. Watch this. I seen this on Twitter, right? No, it just popped up. It's crazy. It was still on my homepage because I ain't opened Twitter since I seen it. Look at this shit. Yo, look at this. Look at you overthinking and this nigga getting straight to the bucket. You single? She says yes. He says single as we can exchange numbers, talk, or single as in you talk to somebody but y'all toxic. She laughed. She found that funny because that was funny. That's all. That was funny. And she said, "What's your number?" Here you are texting me in my chat. Hey Ty, how do I make it? Find out. That's y'all problem, man. Y'all not willing to learn through experience. Let me tell you something. It's my experience that helps me know what to say. You know why? Because I know so many things not to say. Just through pure experimentation. I know not to say that, at least. And this narrows my options down a lot more. When I know what not to do. Only one way to learn, brother. Come on, man. It's how I just started getting into talking to females. Females are crazy. And I have this one girl I'm talking to that has great combos with me IRL, but we would be dry as shit and even leave me on delivered and text. Since I'm new to this shit, what do that mean? You asked me, I would not give a fuck. I'm telling you, I don't care. I gotta be the only one who understands this. Through you do not need her to text you every day, all day, call you every night for her to for that mean that she likes you. You could be getting quick texts from a girl and be completely used. You're only her attention guy. How often she texts her sneaky link? How often she texts the dude that give her the best right now? I'll tell you from my side of the spectrum, a couple times a week, if even that. What you doing today? I'm on what you on. All right, pull up later tonight. I don't understand your complaining. Y'all are great vibes in person, and you're complaining about how she's texting you. Do we not think that's backwards, chat? I don't give a f***. Man, if we in the crib having a great time, going out having a great time, wouldn't even check my phone twice to not see the message. Wouldn't even care, brother. I was thinking this the other day. I know you don't like giving examples like what to say. That's a toy. Some people out here clueless. I've been doing that more often. If y'all don't realize, I've been giving a lot of examples more often than lately than I have before. And if you disagree, you just been blind. Tell me, am I right or wrong, chat? Now, mind you, guys will ask questions as well for shit that I've showed y'all I've done. Ty, how do you flirt without complimenting? Ty, how do you bring substance to the conversation? Ty, how do you do this? How many e-dates, blind dates? How much shit do I got out now? Don't believe anything I say. Don't even think it exists. Go watch me do it. Watch me get anything less but a great, if any e-date, right? Because these losers go, oh my God, you didn't win. You didn't win the e-date. Go compare anybody's first round of mine on anything I've ever been on. What's more replicable to real life? A one-on-one conversation or her saying, what's your favorite position? Oh, he gets kicked off. Like, what's more replicable to real life? A one-on-one conversation No interference or some elimination game. So anytime somebody says this, well, bro don't win. Brother, don't you know off that conversation alone, I got what I needed. I could slide it a DM. You'll never even know we linked. With a nigga like me, you'll never even know we linked. You won't even know we know each other. You still looking at this E-date. You ain't seeing the impact of the one-on-one I'm telling y'all, reality supersedes perception in my world. So I don't entertain those games, bar none. Off of scratch, off of just me just talking. Every time, fear of approaching low-key noise, there ain't nothing to be afraid of, but still that hesitance is there. So what? This is a girl that wants me to call, but she says she's too scared to. I told her, well, that's on you, not me. You're holding yourself back from greatness. And it'll be what it be. And keep it pushing. That's how your confidence is supposed to roll. You ain't supposed to force a vibe or force a situation. Let it be what it is. You know, speaking of that dude that said him and the girl having great vibes in person, but, you know, when they go home, she don't really text him like that. I wouldn't give a fuck. You ask me. I would use that to show her what kind of man I am. Baby, I'm not the kind of, only a broke nigga can give you all his time. I can't text you all day every day. I just ain't got it like that. I'm sorry. If you don't like that, go get you a man who can give you all his time. I can't text you all day. I can't text you back every 10 minutes. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not changing. This is just my life and the way my structure, my priorities are set up. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even complain because she would be texting me how I would like to be texted. Don't blow my phone up. Please give me some space. At least this early. What's some advice you got? But y'all like validation. See, I don't even need validation. I'm telling you, I made a video, right? I keep bringing up this clip because niggas only if you know, you know. I made a clip, right? And I was like, it don't matter if she texts me back. That's her phone. I don't give a fuck what she do, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh my God, he's coping. But they didn't hear where I went with that. The point I finished with was, there are women who will purposely text you slow, who will purposely fall back to see if you put in more effort. So here you got guys in the comments of that post saying, bro, he's coping, bro, what the fuck, she just don't like you. But there was another clip of mine which only showed the second part, didn't show the first part, right? And then all the women, not men, all the women are in the comments saying what? We just want to see if you care. We just want to see if you like us. Oh my God. Interesting. Men disagreeing with my points. Women proving my point. That's why I don't debate on the internet. What is there to talk about? The proof is in the pudding. Bro, she don't like you, you're coping. If she likes you, she would text you back fast. If she liked you, she would show interest. Shh. Go look what the women are saying. Don't listen to me. Go look at them prove my point. All women aren't the same, bro. You got a woman who like you, she gonna apply pressure. Some women like you, she gonna approach you. Some women like you, she'll never even stare at you because she's so intimidated. Some women, chill out, Ray. I appreciate the 5 months. Let's run it down. Some women, good morning, good night. Some women you ain't gonna hear that from. Some women will text you every day. I'm thinking about you. Oh my God, I miss you. Blah, blah, blah. Some women not gonna show that, especially not early on. Dog, I have so much experience in my life. I've seen all these situations play out so differently. I've seen it reverse. She start off nonchalant. She just be super clingy and obsessed. It just break out one day. I've seen them games. Her trying to fall back to see what you do. And then you do nothing. And then she call you and then lets you know that she was doing that. She call you and say, well, hello, stranger. How you been, mister? You just been so like, and this little side comments, this little subliminal shit is her saying that she wanted you to hit her up and she mad that you didn't. Like, but I can't give a nigga with zero experience or no experience with pretty woman, because most of the time it's pretty women that play these games. Pretty, like, I'm telling you, pretty woman, like super pretty, super bad woman. This is like childish shit. So it's not a mature woman not going to do this. So I must say, pretty and immature. Immature woman will do these things. But I've messed with enough fair share immature women in my life, so I know how to recognize this bullshit. An immature woman will try to play for little interest games. It's the same shit y'all taught to do in the red pill. It's the same shit y'all taught to do. You know what? Wait 3 days to text her. Pretend to be busy. Dog, if you're boring and you wait 3 hours to respond, you're still boring 3 hours later. Like, come on, bro. Let's fix the real issue. It's not, come on, man. It's the women have those games too. Believe it or not, they do. And believe it or not, there are women who want game, who want advice, who want dating coaching and all that. I told you before I even ever made a TyKwondoe video on the surface of the internet, most of the people I helped in real life was women. And maybe people I knew IRL, like my homies or shit like that. But it was not, before I ever was an internet thing, it'd be women. It's a whole nother side of life that if you don't have that perspective, which I'm having to share now, I'm being more open about a lot of things, right? I realize how humble I've been on the internet and how private I've been with myself. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to be a little bit more arrogant because the ideologies need to be spread out. If all these messages of weaknesses out here, or this influence of dudes who didn't start getting women until they start getting money, or dudes who can't get women, don't know what to say, don't have a mouthpiece, if they're the representatives, why even let's play for humbleness on this? Let's show up and show out so the difference can be shown. And at the end of the day, women has got game most definitely. No, they got game on losers. They got game on losers, which most of the time, let a woman tell you, a trick or a dude who want to spend money and cash her out, he was going to do it anyway. Like, it really didn't take much of her game. Maybe she just had to be bold enough to ask him. But he was going to spend that money anyway. He already probably convinced himself before he even approached her. Like, okay, she's pretty. You must spend money on a pretty woman. A lot of people think crazy ways. You know what I mean? I'm just curiosity. What is a blue pill if there's a red pill? Don't they say the blue pill is like limps, basically. Like, just think about this too. This is even the sucker bullshit on the internet. This idea that you have to get your heart broken to not be a fool. Oh, this dude just got red pilled. I guess if you start naive, maybe it takes a big L like that to get it. Let's stop this like idea that you have to go through that to see women like that, to understand, to not be to not think Disney Channel love. But let's be real. So where do you go to find girls? Bars? Nigga, I do not drink alcohol. What you seeing me in the bar? You think you seeing me in the bar? I hate when y'all say this. So where do you go find girls? How often do you go outside? Better yet, I'll wait. I'll ask this guy, who jumped? Which state do you live in? I'm not going to be specific and ask what city. Let me show y'all something. Who jumped? You ask, so where do you go find girls? Bars. Which state do you live in? Don't even tell me the city. If you tell me the city, I'll help you out. Tell me your city or your state. Watch this. Stop being scared, brothers. It's only going to help you out. Let me just prove a point here. Oh my God, he's a loser. He's a loser, man. He's a loser. He's a loser. Why are you telling me some people go places to find girls? I know, nigga. Duh. Oh my God, Atlanta? You can't find women in Atlanta? What part of the A you from? Oh my God. I know you don't go outside. I know you don't, bro. You asking me. I don't go places to find women. I love getting a woman when it's like organic. I'm at the Wendy's drive-thru. Oh, excuse me, how can I get your order? Hold on, she sound like she might be cute. Excuse me, let me get a number 5. Something nice to go with that pretty ass voice. She laughing. I already know. As soon as I swing that corner, I got her. As soon as I swing that corner, I got her. Then I pull up like, yeah, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, I already was going to get something to eat. I'm going to the mall, I'm buying something, or I'm going to the gym. Me personally, you ask me, I don't like bagging women at the gym. Only women I've bagged at the gym is the desk workers. For some reason, bro, I don't like going at women at the gym. 9 times out of 10, when I go in the gym, I just work out. Like, no bullshit. That's literally my one place. I don't even think, like, I'm not even on, like, I'm not even in that mindset. No bullshit. When I go in the gym, I just literally don't even think, like, I'm about to approach this bitch. That's the only place I can think of. But I was about to make a joke. Ain't even safe in church. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Nah, let me chill though. Yeah, bro. For the dude, bro, when you have a life, right? Like when you do things with your life, you women 9 times out of 10. You know what? I asked him for your city. Let me make a point. Population of women over 18 in Atlanta. 163,733 women. And there are 159,737 men. There are more women than men. You already got that in your favor. Period. Then on top of that, there are over almost 200,000 of them over the age of 18. I'm assuming you're over 18. Brother, just walk outside. Like, you got to flip a coin, you won't bump into something. To be fair, he never said he can't find it. He said, where do you find them? And I gave my answer. Organically, through living my life. If I'm going to Target to get some fucking toilet paper. Oh. Shit, no, go ahead. You can go first. You know, Target to get some toilet paper. I could be going to McDonald's to get some food. Try not to eat McDonald's, but I'm just saying. I can't think, unless I'm hanging out with my homies, bro. I don't go places often looking for women. I just don't do that. Not no more. Now, you asked me in high school, nigga, anywhere I could find them. Shit, I told you, bro, my high school, nigga, up the street was an all-girls high school. 2 blocks down was another all-girls high school, and at the top of the corner was a transportation center. Ask anybody from Philly, probably in any city, what do transportation centers look like in high school at the let-out? And this was B&O. Ask anybody what B&O look like at the end of the day. High school. You can get anywhere in Philly from B&O. Anywhere. What? And if you work a job, you just bound to run into woman, brother. You just... Dog, don't even tell you about some of my homies that I know that done worked like at hospitals. I was the cashier at multiple of my jobs. You just can't not run into woman, bro. I'm not believing y'all when y'all say, where do you go? I don't know. I hope I answered your question. I love taking advantage of an opportunity. I don't necessarily like go somewhere, all right, where the bitch is at. Like, that's just thirsty. I've been focusing on self-improvement for a minute. Accountability on the oneself manly. Question, how you allow your mother to trust you more? She might not. Women in general. It's just an evolutionary mechanism. They supposed to think women don't like risk in general. It's not really natural for women to like risk. They like safety, especially you her son. So you have to be a man first and do what you got to do. Or you can keep that umbilical cord stuck in your stomach and keep on sucking your thumb, brother. Niggas was just pissed. Yeah, I really went hard on the answer just to really talk trash at them. Honestly, though. And a genuine answer. Where do you go to find women, bro? Women love shopping. Anywhere that sells something, you'll find a woman. Tell me if I'm wrong. Women love shopping, bro. The one thing a woman love to do is shop. They always ordering some clothes online. They always, oh my God, I gotta... Dog, they just be buying outfits to go places. Like, oh my God, it's her birthday this weekend. Like, I need this little, like... They funny, man. All right, nigga got a flight tomorrow. All right, go ahead, bro. Name some pros to fasting. Strengthens your immune system. Burning the fat that's hard to burn. Allowing your body to clean itself out. I feel love for chasing dreams, my dreams and routines. I used to have a dream of success, but now self-limiting beliefs are getting in the way. Maybe, brother, your spelling might be getting in the way more too. How do I kick things full gear? Talk about it, walk about it, don't talk about it. Steve got you.
You demonic Nika.
Jesus Christ, man. Appreciate the 24 months, bro. How do you approach a random woman without feeling weird and awkward? Bro, it's weird and awkward to you because it's not something you do often. So nothing about it feels natural. Nothing about it feels normal. If I sat here and asked you to speak Swahili and you're Jamaican, you would be like, what the fuck? It would feel awkward and weird unless you speak Swahili. So, long story short, start approaching women more. Eventually, you'll just start realizing that it's a normal thing. It's just not normal to you. Put this into perspective. The oldest social media app is probably 18 years old, right? Let's say MySpace. It's probably over 20 years old at this point, right? How do you think men got women 50 years ago? Do you think they made a paper airplane and threw it at her face? What do you think? They telepathically, the X-Men, like, what do you think they were doing? How do you think your father met your mother? Assuming you're not 12 years old. But, you know what I mean? Know how my dad met my mom. In a way, it is natural that you feel that way. It's unknown territory. You just got to get over it. Especially if you're new to approach a woman. Again, like I said, put this into perspective. I've probably been rejected by more women in my life than you've ever approached, just because of the amount of women I've spoken to in my life. So if I've been rejected by more women than you've ever approached, why do you think it feels so natural to me? Just put that in perspective. My great grandfather put a spell on a woman. I'll do the same thing, brother. Oh no, you said witchcraft. Let me guess. He put a tinfoil hat on with a stick. Ooga booga. You know, let me not disrespect your culture like that. Reaction really not that bad. You gonna feel bad. You gonna feel glad you went up for real. What was the statement you said? Die about it or live with it. That's a quote, bro. Die about it or live with it. So I'm tired of all the talking shit. I hate the talking. Like, you're not gonna learn from talking. Like, shut up, bro. Learn from your experience. Learn from doing. Seeing is believing oftentimes. Like I said, I'm gonna drop a reaction, right? And the dude DM'd me on Patreon. He said, I want you to react to this message. To react to this video I did with this YouTuber where I was approaching women in real life. Right? With him on camera. It's the Social Animal channel. Dog, he was 1v2ing back to back. One woman completely ignored him. One woman shrugged him off like he wasn't shit. But the more he kept approaching, then he see the next group and the next group. This 1v2, he got both of their numbers. The next 1v2, they set up a link that night. Damn. But had I told him, yo, bro, one woman can ignore you and the next woman you can fuck that same day, he'd have been like, what? No, bro, I'm not handsome enough, bro. I ain't tall enough. I'm not a select male. I'm not chosen, bro. I'm personally not going to debate with you. I don't have to win that argument. I really don't. I gain nothing from winning it, actually. The slayers are only going to keep slaying. And the ones who are willing to put themselves out there and go get results are going to keep doing it. So I don't really, from you doing nothing, you do me no harm. Because you're not even competition on the market. Because you won't even approach. You was too scared. You worried about the statistics of it.